Greetings and salutations. Sure.
Howdy-ho.
I'm Ben.
Howdy-ho.
That's still Terry. That's how we roll. It's Canucks with Guitars. We're presented by LPD Pedals. Reno Fin Custom Guitars. Tesi Switch. Please. FU Tone. PTM Guitars. Dang it! Don't have product placement for that. And of course, our friends over at Flipside Music. Hot sauce. Yeah.
Nice.
Awesome. All right. On that note, it's been a wonderful night. No, a live Q&A. Everything guitar related. Yep, it's all right there, Terry. We got a bunch of people holding in, flying in, sitting in. I don't know, relaxing. How about that? We'll let them get in here as we get going. New pedal day. Well, not today, but since the last episode. So new pedal day. That's how that works. And yeah, so we'll get in. If you have any guitar, pedal, amplifier related questions, ask away. And we'll have the answers because that's how it works. We already got 31 people in here already, which is awesome.
Right on.
I'm going to go back up to the top. Who's... And apparently Terry was first in the chat because Terry has no life. So he just hangs out in the chat waiting to go live.
Yep.
Terry likes to prepare, unlike me. We've got Gary in here. What's up, Gary? 1952. He's across the lake. Did you get that storm, Gary? Oof, I wasn't even sure if we were going to do a show a few hours ago. I had power flickering. The internet was like, I don't feel like working. We got Ryan Hall in here. We got the birthday boy himself. The big 60, JP Page 2. Happy birthday, brother Jim.
Happy birthday.
We got Billy Baloney, who's 3 weeks away from retirement.
Oh.
Paul McNary and most of the cats. Most. Some are out on patrol.
That's right.
Tim Thomas is here. Graphite and Cigars. What's up, Ronnie? Great to see you. Who else? Hobo Roadie. Tuning in from Oregon. Who else? We can all talk to each other. Well, it's because the show hadn't started yet, so, that's fine. That's why I started early. I was like, already a bunch of people waiting. Mazel. Richard Nagamitsu. Lots of questions from Richard last night. That was fun. Thank you, Richard. Really helped. Again, I don't prep. So when you guys prep with a bunch of questions, helps. Ferd Murphy, Michael Krause, Lee, Elmarge, Dave Chase, Rock Daddy, Michael Krause, unfucking believable, Mason Douglas,
cheers,
my friend, Scott Brackway, last night's guest. It was a lot of fun. Definitely do it again. Nope. Repeats. Got it. Brady Crooks. There we go. Perfect. Caught up. Awesome. Mark Taft. See? Still. This is the problem when we only have one entrance into the venue. Bottleneck.
Mm-hmm.
So as we're waiting for more folks to pop in, I'm going to read off the patrons nice and early. Get a shout out because the patrons that are part of Patreon, you can help out, get a shout out. Help out, get a shout out. Does that rhyme? Not really. When you use out twice, that's not rhyming. That's repeating, Ben. Web address right there. LRM Guitars, T. Ricky, Guitar Man 45. Haven't seen him in the chat yet. Dozen Todd Flowers. Doug Strong. Guitar Man 45. What's up, buddy? Doug Strong. He's still putting kids to bed and stuff. So Brady Crooks is here, though. Mohogany. Last time I saw he was hanging out at the Grand Canyon. Fruitcake Tony. I was over hanging out on his show on Saturday night. That was a bunch of fun.
Yeah.
Blackjack Guitars here. Keith H. Paul McNary and the Cats. Other left. JP Page 2. Again, birthday boy. John ZD351. Brother Ben Tom. Jeff K. A guy named Symmetry. Gear Junkie 35. Charles Green. Of course, unfucking believable. Charles 75N, who we may or may not see in the chat. I don't know. Depends. He may still be hanging out with fam. Hot Rod Josh. And, of course, Mr. Anderson. 59. Wow.
Right on.
20 comments. Thank you, each and every one of you, for your support. And you help do all this stuff. Brian from Oregon's here. Keith H says, what? Yeah, you get the shout out. You're a patron. You get the shout out. See? Names and then cancellations. See? Yeah. High tech.
Short promo for Jesco Plumbing.
Yep. Mazel. He's channel member.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Tim Thomas rolled in. Hey, cheers, brother.
Oh, it's great to see Tim here. There's Blackjack Guitar. See, I knew.
Yep.
He's always caught. Blackjack Guitar is always caught in traffic. I swear he's never in my chat before the show starts, but he's always here within like 10 minutes. That's what I'm saying. He's like, there was a lineup at the bathroom. I wanted to like empty the bladder prior to the show so I don't miss anything. I get it. If Metalworks is here, sure. All right. Awesome. We got 41 people in here.
Now, if we could only get Dave or Ian Thomas in here.
That'd be calamity. That'd be calamity. Which, you know, thinking of Ian Thomas, I watched a reaction video earlier today. I don't usually watch those, but it was a Scottish guy reacting to a highlight reel of the word game from Red Green Show.
Oh, yeah.
If you haven't seen the word game on the Red Green Show, it's great. You know, it's like you got to make the other guy say the word.
Mm-hmm.
And so the word was love, Trev, and Ian Thomas was on there. You know, as the redneck with the monster truck, right? So it's like love. You know, he's like your heart's beating, you're floating on air, you're on cloud nine. He goes fourth gear. Just exactly. I did burst out laughing, and the cat looked at me like, it wasn't that funny. I was like, it was. It was.
Hey,
John Shane.
Brother John.
Yeah. So, and I forgot, one, how many characters had been on that show over the years. And
oh, God, tons and tons and
yeah, it was
tons.
great. It was great.
I don't think there was
What was it?
too many
The word
females.
was sushi. And Paul Gross, the yuppie at the time, played the yuppie character. Sushi. He was trying to get Red Green to say sushi. It's like uncooked fish, bait. It's like they serve it at Japanese restaurants. I don't know. I don't go to Japanese restaurants. All right. Well, you would order it if you went to a Japanese restaurant. You went pizza. You don't eat pizza at a Japanese restaurant. He goes, I do. What's on the menu? He goes, I bring my own. They won't let you bring in pizza. That's why I don't go to Japanese restaurants. Perfect. What's up, Kurt 5150?
Kurt. Cheers.
So, yeah. Or the word unsafe with Graham Greene, the dynamite expert, right? Unsafe was word. What do you call it when you dynamite's all being left around? He's handy. True. So, I highly recommend everyone should go out and watch some Red Green after this. Just saying. Of course, it's known as an iconic television show now, Trev. I was like the DIY indie rock band. Steve Smith shopped that show around. It was on every network at one time or another, including YTV.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They were the sole carrier for a few years, but literally, Global, CTV, CBC, YTV. That was it. Everything but public TV. In the U.S., he was on PBS, apparently, for a period of time.
Good stuff.
Did I try the jellyfish appetizer? No, Lee. No. Duct tape forever. Exactly. This show is duct taped together. Yep. Exactly, Mark. Yep.
No, Josh.
I'm a man,
Just
and I can change if I have to, I guess.
It's
You're not
kinda
that
like
late, Josh.
It's kind of like Trailer Park Boys. It used to be the kind of, I'm watching this cool show kind of thing, and people around Canada started to pick up on it, and then now that it's kind of died down a bit, it's like it's picked up kind of steam in the U.S., and now people in the U.S. are like, oh, Trailer Park Boys, and it's like, yes, we've known them for like years
every time,
before you.
someone will mention that, like, afraid of the U.S., like, Trailer Park, I'm like, hasn't that show been off the air for like 15 years or something?
Yeah, exactly.
There we go. Yeah, Billy says in the Cleveland market, PBS on Sunday nights. It's a bright green show. Nice.
Nice.
Nice. That's right. And if a woman doesn't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy.
Yep.
I'm gonna have a bowl. But yes, new pedal. We can talk about that. Got a pedal into the inventory last week. I forget what day it arrived, which reminds me I gotta send a gig out or a thank you note out. I keep forgetting.
You gotta send a gig out.
Oh dear Lord. What's up, Aaron?
Oh, Aaron.
Read away, as you will. I thought you had band practice on Mondays, Aaron. What's up with that? You guys cancel? What's up? It's a rare Monday appearance by Aaron. I'm just saying. You know?
Yeah, true. That is very true, Mark. But the key to it all is the original 60-minute black and white movie.
Oof. Hang on. Just got it. There we go. Because yeah, so good that it's been on the board. Tuesday's practice. Okay. All right. Fair enough. So yeah, latest to come in to for the tone board down. Well, you can't see it. It's down there though. Oh. We got the Nobles ODR Mini.
Was
right,
the
Wayne?
one that Dave had?
This is formerly owned by Dave Nesdahl. And his lovely bride, Des, said, "Oh, I didn't realize I could run it at 18 volts."
Wow.
Really? Yeah, try that. See what happens. Like, do I get less bass or do I get more bass? What happens when we switch from 9 to 18? All right. So, yeah, I understand why, it's funny because I mentioned it in Flipside's live stream last week, Terry, and Ike's like, it's bassy. And I went, okay. And Spectrum, what does that do? It's like a present. Yeah, it's a mid thing-ish. Meanwhile, Jim's going, presence isn't mids. Well, it does that, basically. So, yeah, the full-size one, Terry, has a bass cut switch to get rid of all that bass, which I understand why. This should have, yeah, it's very bassy, but pairing it with another pedal that is non-bassy, aka my LPD Dutch,
yep.
Together they bring out lots of frequencies. Like, they don't cancel each other out. It isn't like, oh, we'll just limit that.
Just kind of balances it all out.
Yeah, they really together. It's a very full spectrum. Not that that says spectrum, but it does say spectrum. And so
that's funny. I was laughing
yeah,
when I read that.
you got a level, you got a drive. Fair amount of more gain than I thought it would be. I thought it'd be a very low gain, like it's similar to a Tube Screamer Claw, Trev.
Right.
Based on the guys that a lot of guys that use the Nobles, they're not exactly known as high gain guys, but I like it. So we'll see how long it stays on the board, but I can't see getting rid of it. So Randy Crook says picked up a Rockman Metal Ace with headphones. I don't know what a Rockman Metal Ace is. Had to get it, only $90. All right, I gotta look that up.
Wow.
Oh, there it is. Okay. So that's one of the OGs deals. All right. I hope it works. If it does, can I borrow it?
Right.
The Metal Ace features distortion and heavy distortion. You got distortion, Trev, and then heavy distortion. Modes for riff and solo experimentation. This pedal can be powered by a 9-volt battery or a Dunlop power supply. Why is... Oh, it's a new thing. Oh, okay. Hang on.
Oh, yeah.
That's a Jim Dunlop website.
I was just going to say when you said Dunlop power supply, I was like,
Oh, yeah. Add to bag. That's what it says. So that must be... Okay. So that's like...
Interesting.
Yeah. It's got the clip.
So they're kind of reproducing...
Like the size of my old wireless unit. It's exactly my wireless unit.
Yep.
Right on.
Interesting. Works pretty well. Right on. I'd like to try it. As long as it's got that Rockman sound, right? That's the key, right, Trev? Shelve the lows, shelve the highs, all the mids.
No doubt.
Aren't they selling? Yes. This is a modern one. This isn't old or anything like that. I think Dave got it a year or so before he passed. So yeah, I'm enjoying that. I'm kind of good for gear at the moment. I'm digging my tones and the stuff I have available to create tones here.
Lots of crayons in the box.
Lots of crayons, and I got rid of a lot of crayons, but I kept a lot of choice crayons, so it's a smaller palette I have on hand, but yeah.
Select.
Yeah, thanks, Ryan. I replied back to it already.
I didn't know you owned a Harley Davidson, Terry.
Yeah, Harley Davidson. Harley Benton, yes. Harley Davidson.
Although I kind of want to see Terry driving a Harley now. Big old chopper.
Big old ape hangers on it.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah.
I don't want anywhere where my arms are getting tired just waiting. You like barely got out of the driveway. You're like, oof, I can't put my arms down.
Easy rider.
Awesome. It does have all the mids, Randy says. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, I've had a hankering for a Rockman, well, since RJ did the video. I didn't really want one before, Trev, because I'm not really, I don't mind Boston, but I'm not going for Tom Schultz's tone. But when you play Hysteria on it, I'm like, hey, I am a big Steve Clark fan now. I'm like, okay, it's a thing.
I think Bo's got all the rack gear for that Rockman stuff.
Bo's got a lot of that
I
stuff.
was just going to say, he's probably got that hidden in closet number 12 or something.
Yeah.
You'd have to
Gear
ask his
cache
daughter.
number 12.
His daughter does all the inventory and keeps track of what's where and stuff, apparently.
Yeah, lost the paperwork, though. That's the problem. Lost the paperwork. That's why, you can just start opening boxes over there. And it's new guitar day, new pedal day.
No doubt.
Aaron.
What doesn't Bo have? Apparently an Ibanez with an edge trim.
Yeah, nope, he doesn't have a Pia.
For now.
I was talking about the Pias today, and Steve from Boston had a special members only live.
Oh,
Beauty, because I had the day off, so thank you.
nice.
Oh, nice.
My
Tried that
membership
one,
just ran out on that too, and I was debating renewing it on Saturday.
Spent
But then I
1 hour
didn't
doing it.
bother
It was a
because
time.
somebody had only done one of those, Trev, and it was a year ago because it was getting promoted to me the whole time. I'm like,
18
I'm not
months.
watching a live stream from a year ago.
He said, 18 months ago. He said, promises the next one will be in before another 18 months. He was showing off a lot of his
Jesus, Aaron.
affordable knockoff guitars. It was pretty cool. What was the other one Bo didn't have? He had the BB King. What was the first one Steve was playing? Oh, the Tony Iommi.
How can you
SG.
not love Steve Clark's playing, right, Rick?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
It was
Sure,
one of the
Bill Cullen
gateways.
was all fancy with his licks, but Steve was Steve. Steve was so cool. Okay,
Nice.
I'm like, is Randy buying a Tesla or going to see Tesla?
The band.
Yeah.
The band.
Are you taking the Tesla to see Tesla?
No, that would be something.
Right?
Yeah, that would be hilarious. Tesla and then Robert Cray in September.
Robert Cray's a hell of a player too. Underrated in many ways. What's up, Laz? Just realized I'm at the top of the chat. And Patrick Traits. What's up,
Cheers,
buddies?
Laz.
Hey, Laz, Patrick.
And Patrick.
Yeah, Cray would be another one to try to get out and see before he passes away, because he's quite up there.
Yeah, he's got to be. Yeah, that 70-ish family. Could be within 5 years on either side of
Plus
70.
minus.
Yeah, plus minus.
Hey, Eddie Van Haskell.
Eddie Van Haskell in the house.
Extreme is coming here on that big rock fest.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they put on a good show.
Mm-hmm.
Because from what I hear, Gary's singing as good as ever.
Yeah.
So, Nuno's clearly playing as good as ever. My God, I didn't realize how much he swore, though, until I watched that Beato interview.
Right.
Oh, yeah?
More
Yeah,
F-bombs in the
body
first
belt.
5 minutes than all of other Rick Beato's shows together.
There was more cursing in that one video than the rest of Rick's catalog, probably, of videos.
First 10 minutes.
Wow.
It was all the F-bombs.
He was very expressive, though. He was using them,
Oh, yeah.
trucker.
I get it.
So very similar to, what was it, that interview on Tone Talk with that other guitarist there a few years back?
Well, it's pretty much like any interview with Lemmy.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, Lenny's so awesome.
Exactly. But then again, the Brits do have an art to the cursing. I'm just saying. They can use the most... You're like, wow, I can never say that word publicly. But they make it sound so posh.
I will say that, Michael Kraves, yes.
True. I will say, watching Steve from Boston's retelling of the broken leg story, which I had to dip out, but I was at the point where he had landed in Boston. I got to that point, and I'm like, okay, there was a lot of F-bombs during that story, right? Which I get. His leg has never been the same.
And that just sounded like a nightmare that he went through. It's like somebody had said in the chat that night, too, that they were surprised that they didn't just amputate it. If it was that
if
far
anyone gives him
gone.
shit for wearing his old man compression socks year round, his black knee highs, shush.
Yeah, that one X-ray where they showed it was like, whew.
Nice. Rick had a smoke with Lemmy outside the Rainbow in LA several years ago.
Nice.
That would be cool.
That was this past Saturday, Eric. Because it was the title of it, Why I Hate This Time of Year, which
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get
Always
it.
brings up triggers. It triggers them into that whole.
I'll tell you right now, I would not want to go to Bermuda in June.
Yeah, no.
Bermuda, you see, yeah. But then again, you don't want to really go there in winter either, really, because they're only like basically off the coast of North Carolina, right? Like it's fair. It's norther than you think it is.
Yeah, it would be warmer, but
It would be warmer somehow. Yeah. Is my sister in here? I see just Laz and Amanda. That's why I'm like, okay. What are you roping her into, Laz? I don't see any previous comment by Laz, though. Scrolling.
unless he assumes.
Are you in the live chat?
I see, hey now, what's up? Oh, I see. Hey now, what's up, dudes? And then, and Amanda. Okay.
Amanda's.
I'm assuming Laz is not paying attention to the chat. He's probably driving, talking to his phone, about to be arrested again. Stop it, Laz. Put the phone down.
Yeah, stop
If
it.
you're driving, put the phone down. Oh, I hate distracted drivers. Put the phone down. Please.
Get yourself a handy dandy little windshield mount and away you go.
John's asking Trev, did you trim your beard?
Nope. Well, I mean, like a couple weeks ago I did, but not since I seen you last.
Everyone's talking weather. Okay, that's fine.
It's hot. It's hot.
Can you fit 100 on one screen? I don't know. I think, well, we got like the professional Zoom for the Water Buffalo meetings, if that's what you're talking about.
100 on a
That's like 99. It's not Mark's gas station. We'll worry about that when we have that many members and or patrons.
You'd have to have like a 4K resolution monitor. The thing would have to be literally like 50 inches or 65 inches.
No.
To probably make it even relevantly close to viewable.
I don't need to see y'all. I know your voices.
Yeah.
And if not, I say, who's talking? And you say
In the
who it
other
is.
Zoom calls
Right.
I've been where there's like 100 people, you got pages. You can
Yeah.
select, I think, 24 or 42 maximum, and then it'll have pages. And for that matter, a lot of those pages, those people are just lurking, just got the little
Yeah.
initial or something.
Yeah.
Not me. I'm always up there sitting right
Speaking
beside
of which, if you want to take part in the Water Buffalo meetings, make sure you're a channel member or patron. There's a join button right down by the subscribe button, I believe. And the next meeting will be this coming Saturday, which is Canada Day, at 1 p.m. Eastern. Bring your own fireworks.
I was gonna say bring your own hot dogs. Damn it.
That's it.
Not very Canadian of me to say, is it?
Bring your own, eh?
Baby back ribs. Smoke some of them up.
Yeah, I always tell the people that are on their phones on the Zoom too, because it just has like the active person talking. Because then all of a sudden I'll notice like Ryan Hall swiping right. I'm like, it's not Tinder, Ryan. I see a lot of this. What's up, William De Silva?
Cheers, William. And hell yeah, Ferd, I'm down for that. But I'm not playing the drums. I'll tell you that right now.
But then you gotta shave your beard, right? If you play drums in a ZZ Top cover band, you gotta shave your beard,
I said I'm not playing the drums.
right? I just call it ZZ Top because it'll be a Canadian tribute,
Perfect.
and we'd actually spell it out:
Spell
Z,
it
Z, Z, Z-E-D,
Yeah,
Z-E-D,
that'd be
top.
funny. ZZ Top.
Yeah, that's what. What else we got going on? Nothing new, Trev? Gear wise,
No, been looking around.
Hunting?
Still haven't
The
seen
hunt is
anything
still
pop
on.
out.
right?
I did get that $50 gift card from my daughter yesterday
You
for
did?
her birthday. So
That'll pick up like 2
Nice.
packs of Dario XS strings.
I get my strings for free when I'm working on that espresso machine. So
This
I
is true.
don't have
But
to
do you get
spend
the
it on
Dario
picks
XS
for-
strings? You should try those, Trev. Try the coated strings, Trev. Believe me.
So
You
next
should
time I
try
gotta
it.
get a pack of those. All right.
Yeah, get
I
some
just
of
go
them.
with the what are they 140 XLs or whatever?
Yeah.
10 to 42.
Well, get some nice XSs. Trust me.
You can
Your
get
fingers
a
will
pack
love
of
you.
coated picks.
Opening tune could be TV dinners. Good. I like that song. I love it. TV dinners.
Yeah. Instead of tush, we'd be calling it kush. Get me some kush.
Yeah.
Wouldn't TV dinner be translated to poutine?
We'll figure whatever the cheapest TV dinners are on the market. Called that. Something else was good. So, no new gear for Trev yet. Terry finished his
Watching them.
neck rehab replacement, chiropractic adjustments to the Harley Davidson Benton.
Yeah.
And
Harley Davidson.
how's it working out? It's playing well. You're enjoying it?
Yeah. Let me just grab it here again. Oh.
We do nothing but summer festivals, Michael Kraus, and we ZZ topless. Because then we play outdoor shows where it's all hot and sweaty and we play shirtless. Because I always play
Perfect.
shirtless hot. And outside generally. There you go. It's not looking nice and dark, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, you went with the black hardware.
Yeah, I went
So-
back with the same picker and that. And again, only the front of the headstock is gloss.
I'm not sure how I feel about black hardware on a Telecaster-shaped headstock. Am I that much of a snob?
And
God
that's
damn, I think I
all
am that much of a snob.
Salmon tongue oil finish on the back and the neck, so it's really nice and comfortably smooth.
Jeez, how many salmon tongues would you have to oil to get that much oil to oil the neck?
I don't know. Good question. But yeah, this guitar fetish neck, again, not disappointed other than the
Doug,
slightly off telly shape, but doesn't matter.
Patrick's going for the grandfather of the year.
I just see that. Yes. D reporting in. Patrick Trite says yesterday, my 13-year-old grandson, yep, 13, 14, that's the age, informed me that he wanted to learn to play guitar. Yay! I gave him his own rig. Man, he was one happy boy. Nice. And Mark says, Buddy Rich is playing down at the Pavilion on Canada. Well, if you're in a Canadian band, that's what you do. You play pavilions on Canada, I guess. I think he played last year, too.
Barney Bentall, I think, is what we got.
Yeah, you do have Barney Bentall. We looked that up recently. Like, of course you do, Trev. Who the fuck else is playing Port Coquitlam?
It could be Devin Townsend.
John Duchesne's got probably Chilliwack playing his.
No doubt.
Christopher Live Sawa in the house.
Black, no, but I did have my low E go out of tune, and I had to actually fix that.
I was like,
'cause I thought it was sounding weird.
This is one of those years where I don't know if I'd want to go down to Canada celebrations because it's on a Saturday, so that means people got at least a full day to cure that hangover. There's going to be a lot of poor decisions made by 2 p.m. Like a lot of day drinking dads is what I'm saying.
Oh, God.
Johnny Heartbreaker, what's up? I think I started around 14. Yeah,
I tried for a couple months, but, you know, other things got in the way. BMX bikes and girls and smoking.
Well, that's the first cut, because I wanted to start playing at 12. My dad went, nope. I'm like, come on! Nope. And at 13, I'm like, want to play guitar? Nope. All right. And then summer after 8th grade, I said, want to play guitar? Or I said, I want to play bass. He went, oh, do you now? I said, yes. Why do you want to play bass? I said, because it seems like you could never find a bass player for your band, and every bass player you ever had was always playing in 3 bands at once. He goes, exactly. You'll never starve as a bass player. Like, if you're a competent bass player, you'll always have a gig. So, all right. And then I realized how boring it was sitting there by yourself learning bass. I want to play guitar. Okay. Use my shit. Okay. So you get your own shit. So I did.
Oh, it's all good, Black.
Girls and guitars go together. Do they? I think I'm skewing one way over the other tremendously. Yes. And before I forget, because we got a good crowd here, thank you for reminding me, Terry, because I've been putting it aside. I appreciate all the kind words from everybody in the YouTube community regarding my father, but I kind of like to use these live streams as an escape from reality, hence holding lifestyle choices in hand. So while I do appreciate all the positive vibes, please do not ask how he's doing. No news is good news. We'll just say that, folks. No news is good news, but considering what's happening with him, I'd rather not discuss it. So appreciate it. And if you do see someone asking, kind of just, moderators can go, hey, it's not a topic he wants to discuss right now.
Mm-hmm.
I had one that wanted to learn. No. I just assume find a lady who wants nothing to do with it. There's 2 ways to go, Trev. They just go, you be you.
Separate hobbies.
Yeah, you do whatever the hell you want to do, and I'll do this. Or it's someone you want to start a duo with, because everybody loves a husband and wife duo. Fuck. No,
There's one girlfriend wanted to go dirt biking with me. I got her a little Honda XL 125, etc. But now you've got a girl who doesn't know how to ride a motorbike with you, and you're not going to be riding your motorbike. You're going to be picking her up off the ground, and I don't want to go up there. It's too steep, and yeah.
Well,
it only lasted a few months, and she lost interest, and that was the end of that.
Exactly. Well, like my ex, I bought her an acoustic guitar. That was the first new guitar I ever bought in my life. Was for her. And then she didn't really play on that. And then she wanted electric, so she bought an electric. We saw an cool electric in the store. She bought it, and then basically I just used it to gig with for the next couple of years.
I was going to say that can backfire on you, though, too, because all of a sudden it could turn into...
Well, and this was the thing, because they wanted to go to all the shows. And I'll be honest, for my own limitations in life, personality-wise, I felt the need, much like John Lennon, I needed a crutch there, much like Paul McCartney with his wife Linda for decades, right? Like, I felt I needed that emotional support person
Sure.
at all of my shows. And then I realized I could get the same effect with vodka. So
Now you're cooking. Less calories.
because when they
Which
split,
one's
I had to find another
cheaper?
crutch, Trev, and I was probably the last guy in the world that was still carried a hip flask with them all the time. Because I found it cut down on the bar tab. But if I was going out for a vape, Mazel take a nip. And but yeah, it got to the point too though, like we'd walk into a venue and she'd walk into the place like everyone was there to see her, not us.
Mm-hmm.
No. Go work at the merch table or whatever. Yeah. That's one reason she's an ex. Well, I didn't have this much gear. That's with her, that's for sure.
Well, what I was saying is the worst part is you could get her interested, and then she could become more of a gear snob, gear hoarder than you even are at the time. Right?
Which would have been great because she worked in a law office. She could afford good gear.
Well, in that instance, yes. In that scenario, yes, but I mean, could be in the opposite where it's like you're the money provider, and she's like, "Oh, I need this Gibson Songbird. That's nice. How do you expect to afford that? Well, you're gonna buy it for me." No.
Yep. What else we got going? Anybody else got any gear questions in here? See, Johnny Heartbreaker says, Dad insisted I play acoustic when I started playing. Got bored quickly. Wasn't until I got electric that I fell in love with guitar. Yeah, yeah, my dad didn't do that. He's just like, here, like play the electric. Because he knew the electric would be easier to start on with lighter gauge strings.
Mm-hmm.
And his guitar, like play that telly. That thing's set up for shred. Super low action. Really easy to play. But my dad's one rule was if you're getting a guitar, it better have a logo that starts with an F or a G. Because at that time, resale value, right? A Gibson and a Fender hold their own. There's an idea, Rick. Anybody got a recent pedal board build they want rated or roasted by me? Email me at canuckswithguitars@gmail.com. A photo of your pedal board in landscape mode. None of these sideways photos, folks. Just saying. And then, yeah, we'll review the pedal board. Great idea, Rick. I always forget we do that. Also, I guess a bit of a rant. That I don't know if I mentioned it on last night's show. I don't like it. I'm kind of getting sick of importing anything now, Terry. The reason being, I recently got something in the mail. I'm not going to say what it was, so the people won't feel bad. But, as I say, from abroad, mail it. Don't courier it, mail it. Now we know, duty paid. In theory, it should be on anything valued at $200 or over. That's what I understood when then duty kicks in. Well, not anymore. You're going to pay duty on any value. Fine, because it's sales tax. Whatever, fine. Even though, Trev, the package was labeled gift at, let's say, $75. Okay. Fine. Pay the duty. But why is there a fee, Terry, of $10.95 shipping and handling?
Yep.
It's the mail. The postage price is your shipping and handling. There is no shipping and handling. You have one job to ship and handle.
Well,
so there should be no additional fee for the shipping and the handling.
Yeah, it's more like a processing fee they charge you for.
Well, at least call it because you're a dick fee or something. Like, take it up the ass.
Bigger than an envelope.
Don't call it shipping and handling. Fuel surcharge. Fine. Whatever.
Yeah, like I was actually shocked they didn't have any customs or duty on that Guitar Fetish neck when it came in. I was expecting like $20-30, but nothing. So I was like, oh, okay. But it was only like 62 US or something like that. All
right, apparently we got a photo. Josh Tanberg.
Right on.
Josh, this should be definitely be on landscape. Now, I expect. Oh, really? Oh. Okay.
I was gonna say, is it a new one from
Touche. Touche, Josh.
That's a nice looking pedal board.
Yeah, that's a beautiful landscape. I'm not gonna lie. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah. Touche. Okay. It's a fee because they don't have manage finance. Yeah, but it's the Canadian ones doing it. Well, I guess I don't really know much either. So, anyways, yeah. So that's what's up with that. So on that note, I got a package in the mail from Hobo Roadie apparently. So we'll see how that works out. I'm just waiting to see how much I get bent over on that one, Trev. Because I don't know what he's sending me, but I just know last time it was 4 pedals. So we'll see. You know, this could cost me $200. I don't know. But at least, you know, I'll say Hobo sends me cool stuff. So I'm not going to be disappointed.
Depending on what the package is valued at, then you do your 13.
One of which is still on my board, which is that Analog Man Phase 45, which is like tits. Absolute
nice.
tits. No, Scott. No. It'll take us the rest of the night.
I was gonna say, shouldn't he have discussed that last night when he
that was the last
guest
night
on this show?
Yeah, we had discussed that last night because Rick asked, "What's on your board?" Does anyone have experience with Temple audio pedal boards? Yes.
John DeShane.
John DeShane and Doug Strong both have experience with Temple audio pedal boards. Graphite. I would recommend bringing that up during the Water Buffalo meeting if and when the two of them show up. John usually shows up pretty early because he has morning coffee with us before he goes to get another cup of coffee, which is apparently like going to get a pack of cigarettes. Where are you, Dad? Are you ever coming home? No. And Doug Strong, maybe. Because it's a Saturday in the summer in Hamilton with 2 young kids. I'm not sure if we're going to see Doug on any Water Buffalo meeting.
I was just going to say that. I don't know if we're going to see him for a while now. With it being summer. School's out.
Yeah.
At least it'll be out this week, I think.
School's out, pool's out, Trev. School's out, pool's out.
Spent a few hours in the yard doing some prep today.
Excellent.
Next
Not
week
that I get
shall
to
be-
use it, but I figure you need it. You need that. Yeah. I just don't want any of the Keith Campbell photos from the pool. I don't need that, Trev.
I could make a video.
I don't need to see middle-aged white guys wet. I just don't. But is it appealing to me as seeing a wet cat? Is what I'm saying.
In the fashion of the late great diver Jacques Cousteau. That was another one of those shows from the days gone by. Remember watching those? Jacques Cousteau.
Jacques Cousteau, yes. With the Nautilus sub, as I recall.
Right.
Well, that's just a mess, Scott. That's just... I don't know if I can show that. Okay, Billy's leaving, so we can show it. I was going to say, this is going to trigger Billy's OCD. Billy, enjoy your night.
Night, Billy.
Because we are not... What do we got here? We got a tuner. All right, into the compressor, right? Into the breaker drive, micro amp, wolf shirt, up and around. What the hell is that? Another Demon Effects. Full BB, sure. Preamp, sure. Overdrive, Blue Sky Overdrive, right? The Clear Veil Overdrive Fuzz. All right, all the overdrives. EP Boost, knock off. Bottle of pills is a nice touch. Just saying, Scott. The bottle of pills, yep, perfect. Like to show he's a pill popper. Old school punk band. Now I see what you played, Scott. We're talking. You played punk, old school pill poppers, like Lemmy. And the stereo chorus, nice. So let's get this to an appropriate. There we go. Yeah. Negative 5,000 points for how messy it is. But come on, focus. There it is.
There it is. Extra points for the Strobo Stomp. And for
Yeah, like I say, but bonus point for the bottle of pills.
mine's kind of done in the same
Oh,
fashion.
he says picks. It's a picks jar. Laz is asking me if I remember the ending of a video of his from a year ago. Come on, Laz. I don't remember stuff from last week. I have no idea. I'd have to rewatch it, Laz, because literally I have no recollection.
Yeah.
Let's see. Lee says he needs a house with a pool. I agree. All right.
Better work,
Bo's
but it's
working the
worth it.
grill. Bo has been working that grill all weekend. I'm just saying.
Don't burn your hands.
Yeah.
You must own like a pit
Okay,
or
so
something.
John's going to get the pool ready. So I take it you're planning a trip out to John's in the near future?
Coming a couple weeks down the road, we're going to have our annual summer whiskey week. And maybe a few 4 days. Going out there, I think, on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So yeah,
Nice.
that's going to be any and all correspondence will be done remotely.
Nice. What's wrong with that? Ooh. Wow, that sky is very orange out there. What's up, Tea Cake? All right, you get a hall pass only because you had me on last Saturday. That's the only reason.
Even out my window here, it looks a little orangish.
Yeah. Well, we had, like I said, we had a hell of a storm earlier, so.
Yeah, it rained here.
It was all the heat and humidity. It was just like, oh my god, it's like it's 80 degrees and it's raining. It's just, it looks like I'm in the shower. It's like, whew. So we've got a few more minutes here, folks.
Yeah.
Because
Wow.
the cat has been barred outside. We do not like that cat out by dark.
Wow.
Yeah, especially if it starts raining again, she'll be pissed.
Speaking of lawyers.
What's up, Rob? Rob
Hey,
just admits
Rob.
it. At least Rob just admits it. People talking to each other. That's fine. That's fine. What do we got coming up this week? That's a good question. Well, no, we're gonna do an hour, John. We'll do an hour. I still gotta upload it. Possible.
John just came in 15 minutes.
Setup
late.
video.
That's the problem.
Well, that too, Scott. Good question. Oh, I believe we got one more demo from Long and McQuaid, which would be a P90 Les Paul, I think.
Nice.
Oh,
Yep, which I fell in love with. Which, like I say, if I didn't have the Explorer already on layaway, that guitar would have been put on layaway. And it was $3,300, and I don't have $3,300 to spend.
Yeah,
Plus tax, so $4,000. Whatever.
right.
Ooh, Rob ordered a Novo last week. Nice. Yeah, you should get it in
Yeah.
4 to 6 months. No, it's fair lead time, if not more, from Novo. They cannot keep up, which is good. Yeah. So there'll be the Les Paul demo and the Vox Saturator demo.
Oh, the Satch.
Yes. Which is for sale if anybody if you dig the demo and feel the need you want a pedal, hit a fella up and we can work out a deal. Discount to channel members and patrons. Scott says he needs a Sir. Oh, yeah. Ooh, a Sirius J in Ocean Turquoise.
Ooh.
Oh, jealousy factor of 49. That's going to be a great looking guitar.
Especially that color. So one thing you can say about Novo, they got really awesome colors for their instruments.
Those guitars play great too, Terry. Jesus, I
I
cannot
would imagine.
like. They're on par with anything out there. Anything high end.
Hmm.
John Shane says he's putting in an order for a Tom Anderson this week.
Oh, boy.
Really? What's up, Mason Douglas? Says, what is the Addy for pedalboard picks? Oh, it's Canucks
I'm on
with
it.
Guitars at gmail.com. Canucks with Guitars at gmail.com. Oh, Bo's checking out a ES 175 jealousy factor of 50,000.
No doubt.
That's the unicorn at this point. You know, like
Mhm.
I narrowed it down, Terry. You know, like the list of guitars that I wanted, and I realized, like, okay, I want a baritone, but do I? Because I'm going to play it once every 3 months. You know, so what's the point? The same as electric 12. I wanted electric 12 for years, but I don't have the hand strength to play an electric 12 for more than 2 minutes. So that's not an option.
Yeah.
That was the other guitar that Bo doesn't have. Is a double neck, Ben.
Ooh, a double neck.
A double neck, 12 and 6, 18
I-
string, if you will.
See, I won't make Bo get one of them because it's going to cost $1,000 for a case for the thing, and the case is the
You
size of
look,
a double bed.
I think the Epiphone was around $1,000. The one
Yeah,
Steve
but
was
you're gonna want a
showing
case
was
for
a
it.
knockoff. Yeah.
That's probably
okay.
now
Because
a
where do you
$16,
put one? Where do you keep it?
$1,800
That's the
guitar
thing,
now.
right?
Yeah.
What do you do with it? Says the guy with a knockoff double neck sitting over there on a guitar stand for the last 5 years. All right. Scott Brockway needs a Cherry Red 335 for the Floyd. Of course he does. And 1 meg pots.
I was gonna say that would be almost like an Alex Lifeson-esque guitar, wouldn't it?
In a way.
He's more serious than you think.
The only way I could see you being able to do that is if it was that. More
We're checking
recent
the mail of
Floyd
these. Is a baritone the same as the Fender 6 bass? No. No.
No, you're right.
They're not the same. They're not the same. Fender 6 bass is tuned to E, like a bass.
Yeah.
A baritone is tuned generally to B. It's just all one strings down. You do not need a reverse V, John DeShane. Nobody does. Samurai Guitar has one. That's it.
If you want to pay the ridiculous price for one.
If you put a Bigsby on it, though, they got to put that bar in the middle for the Bigsby, so now it's a flying A. What's up, Mickey Settlemeyer?
It already kind of looks
Cheers,
like a
Mickey.
flying A or a flying
Mark Taft would
B.
also like going with Red 335. Yeah, see, my 335 itch is scratched with the Ivy, so I got a semi-hollow now, thankfully.
Yeah.
And I got a hollow body this year, too, so that was 2 big checks done, you know. Wasn't expecting an Explorer-shaped object to be on the thing, but, well, here we are.
Yeah.
It's not a bad place to be.
Apparently Ben can succumb to peer pressure. No, it was always kind of the back of my mind. But again, it's like an ES 175. I didn't think I'd find the one I want, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the other reality is too is if you would have went to NAM, that money that you're putting into the Explorer would have been NAM money, probably.
Yeah. If I can't see going to another NAMM show. I just can't see it. Like,
Yeah.
until they get everybody back, like, to make it worth my while, everybody has to be there. I'm sorry, but everybody needs to be there. You know, all the brands that I like, I want to go and check out. We
Yeah.
will need a Buffalo Lodge to hang it on the wall in the center during meetings. I agree, Bo. Yes. Rob Baker doesn't own a semi-hollow. Really? You should get
Really?
one.
That is
I played a cool Michael Kelly one last week. Speaking of which, there's the follow-up for tonight. As I mentioned on last week's show, I was headed up to Pickering, Ontario, which is part of the
that's right.
GTA, Greater Toronto area, to visit my godfather and family. And so I went up on Wednesday. Ooh. Dang it, it's upside down. All right, well, we can fix it. Oh, apparently, oh, yeah, I knew that. Mason's a fellow Canuck. That's right. Can a fella? You know what? It'd be nice if you could just. Oh, I can't. All right. Is there a way? There we go. Save image. Boom. I'll go. So, anyways, yes, I went up to visit my godfather, and I set up 3 guitars for him that day, Terry. I took up my tools.
That's awesome.
First one being like a Michael Kelly 335 thing, which was cool. There, that's the button I was looking for. You know, how do you rotate things to rotate? Boom. Boom. The other one I set up was a double cut Epi LP Junior. And the other one was an Epiphone Del Rey, which is kind of double cutty PRS shaped body, 24 frets. I think Rady Crooks may have owned one at one time. Some weird ass pickups that I'd never seen before. So I set that up as well. I don't want to reverse tell. All right, so what do we got here? Oh, all right. So we've got some kind of unit in the front. I don't know what that is. There's a switch that looks like a JHS switch for something other device. Sure. There's a small TC Spark booster. Sure. Ooh, Analog Man. Prince of Tone. Nice. Nobles. Overdrive. Nice. That looks like, is that an Arion? It is an Arion stereo chorus. Nice. Legendary pedal. Line 6 Echo Park. Where's that? Hardwire tone lock. I don't know. It's a Line 6 pedal. I remember that weren't too bad. Some form of tuner shaped object. Another tuner shaped object. Was that 2 tuners? SP booster. Sure. Was that LR bags? Paracoustic DI. Wow. First acoustic DI I've seen incorporated into a board, Trev. And we've looked at a lot of boards.
Mm-hmm.
It's a clean looking board. It's got some quality tone on it. Let's zoom in as much as we can. There we go. And this is Mason Douglas. This is his board.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is that, yeah, old school area or whatnot. Pedal there at the beginning.
Which would focus. There we go. Is that Line 6 thing? Well, that way.
Yep.
I remember those pedals. Some of them are pretty good. So, yeah, very cool. Very cool. I did say unit. Yeah, real ODR. I know. And the Arion stereo chorus. Very cool. So, yes, Epiphone Del Rey, which is an interesting guitar. Big on 24 frets, though. Yeah, and then I did see another gear question, which we'll wrap things up with. Because I do need to still do some stuff. Hip asks, what do you think of the new Miles Kennedy signature PRS Telecaster shaped object?
Yeah.
Oh, not for me. It looks like it's got those weird, what are they called, near field pickups, which are like mini humbucker looking things, which, no, either commit to a humbucker or not. No minis. Also, I didn't like Trev. The bridge pickup itself, like they did the angled thing, fine, but it was quite far from the bridge. Like, no, get that sucker right down at the bridge to get that twang. You detwanged it. And
yeah, that's what I was saying.
a detwanged telly is like a defanged cougar. Nobody wants that. It's called fangs. That's what I'm saying. So, yeah, pass. Not only a pass, hard pass. Hard pass.
Yeah,
So, yeah, and the weird
layout of
shape,
it
you can't
is-
even, like, you can't even change them out for something else probably if you wanted to. So, fuck them.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're weird looking. I don't like it. I did not. I went, nope. So,
It's
What do you
almost
think,
no
guys?
different-
You got it? You? Yes? Yay? Nay?
Yeah,
Not my thing.
yeah. I was
Not your
gonna
thing?
say, to me, it just doesn't seem very appealing, and I mean the price wise of it. To me, I mean, Fender already did that a long time ago, anyways, with the original Telecaster and the snakehead headstock.
Right. Laughing at Michael Easter's comment. What's up, Michael? How's the island today?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, it's $3,000 US. Extra. Fuck that then. No.
Yeah.
No. So, anyways, yeah. No. All right. So, mission, folks. If you don't own a Telecaster, fine. But just go out and try one, please. Just go out and play one at your local music store. Please, just do that for me. Thank you. Yeah, we mentioned videos coming up this week. Oh, this coming Sunday, we got my sister coming on for her birthday hang. It's not her birthday, but it's close enough. Appreciate all the support this month, folks. I think the budget might. I think I might be able to pay the phone and the guitar this month. Perfect. Maybe broke the rest of the month, but I got just enough. Those are the two things. That's all I care about. Take care of the phone bill and the guitar payment. The rest, fuck it. I'll eat ramen noodles. So, on that note, Trev's still Trev.
Always.
See? Terry's still Terry. I'm still me. Y'all are still y'all. And, yeah, be good to each other.
Saturday.
Hold doors
See you on
open.
Saturday.
Yep.
See you on Saturday for the Water Buffalo meeting. If you want to, hit the join button to be part of that. And then we'll see you on the flip side. Nope, that's Ike and Dylan.
That's in Colorado.
We will, but we won't take that. And don't litter.
See you, Dale.
Oh, see you, Dale, even. What's up, Dale Palmer? Legend. Copyright
Mickey.
Dale Palmer at the end.